Hi everyone, I'm the Plant Propagator and welcome to my channel. I am back in the laboratory in the culture room in Southwest Florida. It took me a long time to get in today because of Hurricane Ian. Some of the lights on the way here were not working and it took me a while to get in. I'm doing pretty good though, because as you can tell the lights are on in the laboratory. Everything seems to be working. There might be a temperature issue in this room, not in the main laboratory. And we have internet here, which is a luxury for me. And what I've been doing is posting when I have internet and when things are going on. I still don't have internet at my house, but we have power, so yay, we're good with that. But no internet there yet. So I'm probably going to complete this video and then post it from the laboratory because this is where I can upload the videos. Anyway, I'm in the laboratory and things look pretty good. I got a lot of stuff going on today because I haven't been able to get in a while, and I'm preparing for other things as well. We'll take a look in the laboratory in a little bit, and I've got some capsules that I will be flasking, and I've got some split capsules that I'm going to be sterilizing the seed from. And I'll just show you those capsules and what's going on in there. I came in today and I had or actually just 4 plates of seed germination medium, which wasn't enough. So I made a lot of media this morning and I was happy. Everything worked. The autoclave worked. You know, the water bath, new water bath that I have in the laboratory worked, so it cooled down my media pretty fast, so I was able to pour it pretty quickly. So everything's good in there. And what I'm not going to show you is the seed sterilization and capsule sterilization, because I've been over that so many times. I just can give you kind of a general overview of what I'm doing and the types of seeds and seed capsules that I have today. But what I want to show you today is some of the plants that I have and some of the flasks that I have in the culture room. And I'm excited to show you these because they won't be here very much longer, maybe. So I'm going to the Redland International Orchid Show this weekend, and that's October 7th through the 9th, and that's in Redland, Florida. So that's over on the other coast. So that's on the east coast of Florida, where Ian didn't really have too much of an effect, very light effect. And I'll be escaping the west coast here, hopefully. I think the show's still on, everything's still good. So I will be there with a table selling some of these guys, and I want to show you what I have. I'm not big enough to be my own vendor, but RF Orchids was gracious enough to let, and I'm not sure I've never been to this orchid show before. I've never sold flasks like this before, so I don't know what's going on. So as with most of the things I do, it's all new, it's all an experiment in progress. And what I'm going to do, I talked with Bob and Michael, and they said that they're going to let me set up a table in their area and see if anyone was interested in purchasing the orchids that I have in the laboratory. So I'll be there Friday, that's the 7th. I'll be there probably the 8th, but I'm not sure how much to charge for them. And if I don't charge enough, they'll be going fast. I'm not sure I want to drive back and forth 3 days. It's a 3-day show. So we'll see how things go. But what I have, just so I can show you, is I've got a lot of these. So these are certipodiums, and they're just, I got a lot of these. So we'll see. And then I have these in you know, in big containers, and again, just a huge amount of growth, and these plants themselves are pretty big. And they're actually even they're even a little overgrown. I got a little too aggressive with plating these things out, and they're starting to. They really need to be pulled out of this. I have this is another one that's that's full. This is a Dendrobium mirabellianum, and these are just packed. I've got a lot of these. I have a ton of this because I always do. So this is Encyclia tampensis, and these are, a ton means I've got about 20 of these. And again, I'm not really sure how all of this is going to go, but I'm just going to see if people are interested in these. And I'm going to have just a little information on how to deflask. I don't know if the people at the show, I don't know if they need information. And I don't know what kind of interest there's going to be. But you know, again, Bob and Michael said that I'm the best person to show people what these is because I transferred each of the plants that are in there. I planted the seed, I transferred the plants. So they say that I'm the best person to go there and present this information to people that are potentially interested in buying these. So again, we'll just see how all of this. But I've got a lot of these. I have, what else do I have? I've got here's just a few flasks, and these aren't grown. These aren't as tall as I'd like them to be, but this one is actually they're different Cattleya crosses that I have. So this one happens to be a Mishima Victoria Self, and this is a Momolani Rainbow cross. What are some of the other things that I have in here? I'm not sure. But I've just got here's a different Momolani Rainbow cross right here. And again, these are, you can see, these are the plants themselves. I'd like them to be up a little taller, but I'm a small operation, so I don't always have plants coming here. So I try to time it, but as things happen, sometimes you hit the timing, and sometimes you don't. And I don't have enough that I can say, well, I'll leave these and leave these here and take these down, and the next I'll have other stuff ready. I do have, lots of other seedlings coming, but I can't. No one wants to buy these. Plants are too small. This is a Gryanthe skinneri right here. This one too? Yeah, these are both skinneries. And I have there's another Cattleya crosses. I've just got a lot of plates of seedlings, but they're too small to sell. I've got lawns of seedlings coming. I mean, this is another, and these are just so these were only plated a couple months ago, so these just aren't ready for anything yet. But I've got, here, I'm going to reach over here, I've got a lot of plates of seedlings, but I don't have the stuff that's that ready to go yet. So we'll see what happens with this. I should also say that when I'm set up at this table, and I don't know where the table is going to be. I don't know how small it's going to be, whether it's going to be a 2 foot by 2 foot table that they're going to set me up on where I can not put too many flasks, or whether it's going to be a card table or what it's going to be. But the other thing is that for YouTube and for this channel, I am the plant propagator. And when I'm going to be out and around and selling these orchids, I am the orchid propagator. So I have the email, I have the domain registered, the domain, I have the business license here in Florida. So I am the orchid propagator. So there's going to be a mix of things. So I have some things that are going to be labeled the plant propagator, since that's what I am on YouTube here. But then the new business that I just started just a short time ago, I am the orchid propagator. So you can look for me if you're going to be at the Redland show, and I think I'll be at the RF Orchids area. Now, and again, I don't know how big the area is going to be. I don't know where they're going to put me. I'm not sure what's going on, but this is something that we'll just see how it goes. All right, so that's all I had that I wanted to share with you today for the laboratory and what's going on. I'm looking around. I don't know. There's just, I mean, I've got stuff all over the place, but not enough time to talk with you about it today. But what I'm going to do is we'll take a look in the laboratory, and I want to just show you a few things there. I got to do a quick edit and post while I have internet access. So let's take a look in the laboratory. Okay, and we're back in the laboratory now. What I wanted to share with you is, well, first of all, this is the media. This is the plates that I poured today for the seedlings that I have, and then I'm going to be culturing. So I think I've got a lot of seed capsules that have matured. I've got people that are providing me with seed capsules, and I've got just a lot to do here today. So this is some of the variety of things. So this is a Cattleya capsule that I think I caught just at the right time. So this is pretty good. This is one of Fred Clark's crosses. That's the seed parent. So this is from Sunset Valley Orchids, Kaboom times William Farrell Native Son. This was crossed with Hawaiian, I think it's Promise America. So the pollinia that was used to make this came from an award winner. I think it was also another Fred Clark cross, but it came from an award winner at the local Orchid Society, and I went up to the person that won the award, and she was very happy to share some pollinia with me on this one. So I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like. I've got, and then I have this, and I've already harvested the seed from this, but when I came back to Southwest Florida, I was really disappointed because this seed capsule had already split, and I can deal with harvesting seed, and that's what I'm going to do on this. And a lot of times when the capsule splits, the seed just gets lost, it gets sprayed, but there was still a lot of seed left in here, so I harvested it, and I actually have quite a bit of seed. So it's up to here in this tube, and this is from Odom's Orchids, the seed parent. So this is Odom's Grand Delight, which I just love this plant. Flowers twice a year, really nice fragrance and coloration. And this was crossed, so that was the seed parent. This was crossed with Cheongyu Swan, which is just a really nice, and this has a purple lip on this, so with I think a white flower, big fragrant, nice Cattleya here. I have a few dendrobium crosses, so we'll see what happens with these guys. So I have these dendrobiums were from one cross, and this dendrobium is from another cross. And these I had to harvest a little bit early because they were yellowing, so I'm curious to see, they're starting to yellow. And this one especially, this one was okay. This I think is old enough. But this was an interspecific cross, and it was these were from a little bit unusual. They both made it for a little while, and they both then started yellowing, so I'm curious to see if there's any viable seed that's in here, and we'll go from there. These two are from, and I'm just seeing this. These two seed capsules are from Encyclia tampensis, but they're albas. And so this is somebody who's a part of Boeing, which is my orchid breeding group. This is breeding orchids by intelligent but naive growers. It's a local orchid breeding group. And they're supposed to be, when you harvest capsules, I tell people wait for them to get a little yellow. I think these are a little bit too yellow, to the point of brown. And what this means is that I'm probably going to have to, and I think I can see the capsule split here, I'm probably going to have to open this capsule, sterilize the seed, which is just a lot more work. But these are both selfs from alba, so this should also give some alba, a lot of alba seedlings, which are desirable, and which this is why this person did this. So we'll see what happens with that. I've got no data from these, from the alba, the capsules that were given me, the little brown. I got no data on when the pollination was made and when they was harvested. I was just given the capsules and said here with no information. All the other ones I have really good data, numbers and dates on when the crosses were made, when the capsules were harvested, and then of course today when I'm going to plant the seeds. So that's all I have. I got a lot to do today, but what I want to do is put this video together and post it before I have to go home, because I probably am not going to have internet when I get back today. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you are interested in seeing more of my videos, it would help me out if you could click on like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. And again, if you're interested in visiting with me and maybe taking home some of the flasks that I've generated in the laboratory, I'll be at the Redlands International Orchid Festival in the RF Orchids area this week. So that's all I have for today. Happy propagating.